Hello, 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 hello. How's everybody doing? To all my powerful queens out there and kings, welcome to the Confidence Corner. This is your host and coach, Coach Karis L. Reed. Welcome. Listen, I miss y'all. I have been off for a minute, but let's get right into it. You need to realize the counterfeit. Realize the counterfeit. And I say that because in life, we go through all types of crazy obstacles. And you guys, I'm just chilling. Listen, I got my wine here, so excuse me, but it has been a week for me. And I'm just so excited to be back. So listen, but I'm here 100% authentic, raw and cut, no makeup. Look, blemishes, flaws, and all. So look, rock with your girl. But listen, thank you for so much for tuning in. If you have all not already done so, like, share, and subscribe to the Confidence Corner. And thank you to all my subscribers who watch my crazy short videos as I have fun with my positive vibes and energy, trying to keep up with the trends and the songs here on YouTube. But listen, whew, you got to be prepared and you got to get the gift of discernment so that you are able to decipher from the counterfeit to the real. From the counterfeit to the real. I'm gonna have to take a drink on that. Hunty, when I tell you, woo, it has been a extremely interesting journey for me over the last 3 months. I believe the last live video or video that I uploaded here on the Confidence Corner was back in, I want to say, late May, early June. Yes, it's been well over almost 90 days, 3 months now. But listen, the journey has been interesting. It has been, fulfilling, and it has been an experience. And y'all know your girl. I'm all about the positive energy, look, the positive vibes, and I just want to give you the authenticness of who I am. Can't talk of who I am. And here on the Confidence Corner, right? I mean, we all about positive energy, the real, the raw and the uncut. So listen, ladies and men, kings and queens, when you are dealing with people in your life, you have to be able to discern the real from the fake. And you might say, but what do you mean? Just that, just what I said. You have to be able to discern the real from the fake, because people come in your life with the motive, whether it's friendships, business partners, acquaintances, and new relationships, men and women that you meet. Everyone has a motive. Everyone, when they see you, when people see you, they size you up in their mind. They're as you talk and as you speak, they're already discerning and trying to figure you out, who you are as a person, your character, what do you like, are you humble, are you hard, are you mean, are you soft, are you easy, just different ways of your character, of who you are as a person. Someone is already trying to figure you out. So you, in turn, need to be able to decipher and figure what is the alternative motive of people when they come into your life. They're either going to be a lesson or a blessing. You have to build trust from someone is something that they have to earn, right? Because you don't know people until you spend time with them, until you talk to them, you get to know them, you start, feeling their energy and learning who they are as a person. And there's a saying that says, real recognize real. When I was growing up, I'm sure you've heard it before. Real recognize real. Okay, you cool. You got similar characteristics as me. You know, I'm just like that. You know, I'm the same way. I'm outgoing. I'm outspoken. You know, firm. You know, different stuff like that. You know, if those strong characteristics are in you and you see those in other people, you know, then you be like, you know, real recognize real. You know, she cool. You know, he cool. You know, or you know, the vibes or the energy is real, right? There's also another saying when I was growing up, coming up, and I hate to use profanity, but you can't bullshit a bullshitter. And excuse me again, this is, I'm not a negative person. I'm not a low vibration person. I don't like using profanity here, you know, on my content on my page. So excuse me for that. But when a person has been through so much in their life, you know, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and when you are a good person deep down in your heart, no one can pull nothing over your head, right? Because you've seen it all. You've been through it all. You know, you've had the people who lied to you. You've had the people who've stolen from you. You've had the people who, you know, tried to set you up. You've had the people who backstabbed you. You know, who betrayed you. You know, who gossiped about you, who brought you drama in your life, negative energy. You've been through all that, right? So when someone new comes into your circle, you know, and they're coming with this drama, or you see some fakeness in them, you like, you can't BS a BSer because I've been through all the BS. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Not that you have been the person giving the BS, but you've been through enough BS that you see it in another person when they're trying to come to you with it, right? So once you are firm and strong in recognizing drama and negativity and bad vibes and low vibrations and you know, negative energy and people, you like, wait, hold up, wait a minute, you not really who you portray to be. You understand what I'm saying? So then you begin to understand that now that this person has shown you who they really are, or the type of, you know, BS that they're on, right? You begin to slowly distance yourself and you be more watchful of this person's attitude and character. And then you may even want to be careful of how much you talk to them about your plans and your goals and your next move, because you don't know if this person is going to really be on the same page that you're on, the same, you know, energy type, right? The same vibe, right? The same path, right? Because you got to understand, when you feed your mind positivity, you know, when you feed your mind something constructive and you're all about growth and goals and positive energy and manifestations, right? And all this person brings to you is drama and gossip and what the next person ain't done, and they always complaining and negativity. You got to be like, whoa, hold up. When I met you 2 weeks ago, when I met you 3 months ago, when I met you 6 months ago, you know what I'm saying, you was on another page. You was all on a, you know, it's cool, you know, positive vibes, you know, empowerment type stuff. You know what I'm saying? You was on, you showed me something different. You was nice, you was humble, you know, you was quiet, you wasn't talking about nobody. You know what I'm saying? You was on your phone, you know, when we at the park or when we out or something like that, you know, you sitting down chilling, watch TV with the person and whatever. You know, you didn't see none of that. But as you get closer to the person, or you spend more time with the person, they begin to show you who they really are and what type of person they really are, what type of vibes they own, what type of energy they own. And me, I'm the type of person that I'm so positive. Like, I don't do drama. Like, I barely watch TV. And you sure not gonna find me watching Atlanta Wife House, Atlanta Housewives, or Hip Hop Atlanta, or, you know, none of them drama shows, you know, and I just can't decipher it, bro. I mean, each is his own. You know, whoever watch those shows, if that's you, that's your MO. But to me, it's draining. It's nothing substance about those shows. It's always drama. It's always fighting. It's always, it just keeps too much mess going on, right? And that's the life those people want to live. They're getting paid to do that, right? But here in reality, in my world, in my circle, I feel like I need to be on a higher vibration. I need to be on a higher positive energy and keep the goodness going in my circle, right? A peace of mind, drama free, negative free, so you can have that inner peace, that calmness, that just that feeling of, man, it's cool over here, right? So when a person come in your life, man, you got to be able to know if they fake or if they playing a role, if they trying to, ladies, if they trying to get in your, get to your body, because that's one saying that they say, once you get the mind, the body follows. And that's true. That's true in life. And it's true in what people are given to the mind. Because for me, if I see something positive on Instagram, in the internet, social media, something that has to do with consciousness, or something that has to do with manifestation, something that has to do with business credit, something that has to do with, personal credit, business ideas, goals, coaching, creativity, and I see it in my mind, when I read upon it, then my body will follow through with the actions of going to the next step, whether it's following that content, whether it's ordering the book, whether it's starting my own book, planning my own goals to do, to get my business credit with these trade lines, whatever it is that I saw in the reel or on social media that caught my mind, my consciousness, my attention, right? My body then follows through with the action. Same thing goes in the negative aspect of life. If somebody feeds you BS and drama and negativity, even if a man tries to finesse you, right? Tells you all, the nothings, that you already know. You fine, you beautiful, you smart, you a queen, or whatever he want to tell you to finesse you, makes you feel good on the inside, because you just got a compliment from a dude that you think is cute, you like his swag or whatever the case is, right? Then your body gonna start getting comfortable with this man. You're gonna start easing down a little bit. Your guard gonna come down, because now to you feel like he's recognizing you as a real queen, as a woman of who you are, beautiful, fine, all the, the whole package, right? So you bring your guard down and your body start following with what he's saying. And now you're more relaxed. And now you're more in tune to him. And now you're more open to what he's saying. And so now you're thinking he's a cool dude. Now he's cool because he recognizes you as a beautiful, a woman, and you got, what he's looking for, right? Baby. Understand, you got to recognize the real from the fake. It's going to take more than that for him to come into your life and stop you where you at in your tracks from your goals and bring you into his world, make you his girl, his woman, whatever the case is, take you off your path, and now you're over here with him. And now everything you got going on has stopped. Your goals, your ambitions, your book, your podcast, right? Because now you're spending more time with this man or with this woman, so you can continue to get to know them and see what they talking about, right? See what kind of person they are, see if they're gonna be real with you, right? So you go on a couple more dates, maybe even go to his house, go to her house, meet the family friend or the best friend or the homeboy or whatever they are introduced. You know, now things are getting a little bit more on down the line, right? You're getting to know, you're spending more time with this person, you're getting to know this person, right? But in the end, you got to start asking questions. You got to start asking what this person would do if this happens. You got to start seeing how this person moves when they get angry. How do they react in anger? How do they handle their emotions? Can they handle their emotions? How do they solve problems? How do they plan? How do they show discipline in what they do? Hell, it could be something as simple. Do they make up their bed every morning when they get out of the bed? Something that simple. Do they make up their bed when they get out of it every morning? Or do they just leave the sheets? Yeah. It sounds simple, but it's important. It makes a difference with who this person is, right? So understand, when you realize that a person is putting on this facade, this mask of someone who they're really not, just to get in your head, in your mind, so your body will follow. You got to pay attention to the signs. You got to learn how to decipher the real from the fake. Okay? And I'm going to tell you how in just a few minutes. See, it's so easy to get caught up in a man or a woman who you think is on the same vibe, same wavelength that you're on, right? Because they dress themselves up so good. You know, the outfit, the haircut, or her hairstyle, the eyelashes, you know, for the females, men, you know, for the women, you know, he dressed down, he got the Jordans on, you know, he got the starch pants, or he got the name brand on, you know, he got a little whip, you know, whatever. You know, if you into smoking, you know, the 420, you know, he got that going on, you know, got a little cash in his pocket, you know. Somebody who looks like the person that you really desire to be with. You know, you tell the person when you first meet them what kind of vibes you on, you know, what you're looking for in a relationship, you know, you're looking for trust, honesty, you know, commitment, maybe a one man woman, you know, a one woman man, you know, that type of stuff, because it is, you know, polyamorous going on today in the world. But you express to them what you're looking for, right, in a relationship, if you choose to go that route. And again, it depends on how he approaches you. If he approaches you to be flirting you, but you are interested in you, then it'll go that route when y'all start meeting up and talking to one another. You'll tell him eventually what you're looking for in a man. He'll tell you what he's looking for in a woman, right? That's how it goes in relationships, in business partnerships, and you know, friendships. You know, when two women meet each other, you know, they on the same vibes. They like, you know, each other's similarities of let's say of their hairstyle or t-shirts or whatever the case is, you know. So back to the relationship part. In the beginning, it's always going to be important for you to really, really, really be careful and watch this man's moves. Watch how he talks to you. Watch how fast he asks you for your body, whether he's playing or whether he's hitting around. Watch how much he, calls you, texts you, gives you time, gives you attention, right? Watch how he talks. Listen to his language very carefully. Where does he work? What does he do? Are you able to go to his house? Does he answer the phone next to you? With you being right there, does he have to get up and walk off? All these things are really signs of what you about to get into. Because you got to understand, in this world, you either going to be a number one, a number two, or hell, possibly a number three or number four. So you got to understand what the small things are. Because remember, we all have a choice when we meet someone, whether or not we want to continue the conversation, we want to continue to move forward, or we want to leave it as a high and by and go on about our business. But the moment you choose to give someone your phone number, or give someone your address, or give someone the okay that you're interested in them, that is the moment you are getting ready to find out if this person is counterfeit or authentic and real. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. People are either going to be real or they're going to be fake. There's no ifs, ands about it. People are either going to pretend to like you or they're not going to like you. There's no ifs, ands about it. That's just life. And it's sad, but it's true. You really have to get to know people from the core, from the heart. You really got to understand if people are genuine. Do they really genuinely like you? Do they really genuinely have your best interest at heart? Do they really genuinely want to help you? Do they really genuinely want to see you succeed? Do they really genuinely want the best for you? Or is it all BS? Or is it all drama and they just want one thing? They either want to build their body count list up, and you know what I'm talking about, ladies and men, or they're looking for something with substance and they're ready to build with someone significant as you. Yeah, that part. Back in 2015, 2013, 2014, I met a guy. I believe I was at like a mechanic shop or something. And we started talking. Come to find out he was from New York City originally. You can tell in his accent. And he was African American. He was a black man. He was from New York City. You could tell in his accent he definitely wasn't from where I'm from. I'm in Texas. And so, long story short, we ended up, hitting it off. He was a pretty, good dude, head on his shoulders, had no kids and stuff like that. And so, we ended up taking a trip to New York to meet his family. And, since he had been in New York all his life, he knew where everything was. He knew the spots, the food spots, the knockoff spots and stuff like that, right? So, actually, he knew a couple of knockoff spots. And so he bought a couple of knockoffs. And ladies, we love purses, right? We love purses. We love name brand purses, right? I used to be a purse fanatic. Years ago, I had a daycare business back at home in Austin, Texas. I had it for 7 years. I did very, very well. I did very well. Okay, every month. I'm just gonna leave it at that. And I always went to the mall to treat myself. That was my way of showing myself appreciation for all my hard work, for my accomplishment. And so once a month, sometimes twice a month, I would go to the mall down in Austin, Texas, and I would go to the name brand stores, the Coach stores, and buy myself purses. I would never go into like the Louis Vuitton. Like I wasn't really into that. I was really into, you know, Dooney and Burke and Coach back then. Hey, that they were really popular. You know, I'm 44 now, so hey. And so I would go to the Coach store, buy like 2 or 3 purses with the wallets. You know, sometimes the shoes that match. You know, I was really the same thing with Dooney and Burke, right? So I was getting the real, authentic deal, right? With the card, and you know, it was at the store, right? It was literally at the store. Yeah, paid some money for it, right? So it really didn't bother me to get a fake bag because for one, I knew in my heart I would never pay for a real one because of what the price was. Because to me, in my mind, a purse is a purse, and if I could afford a Coach and a Dooney and Burke, and those were like between $300 and $600, you know, $700, sometimes more than that for a really really good bag, style bag, really nice bag. I think the cheapest was really like maybe 100, 200 something for a small one, but for the good size, medium size bags, you're gonna pay, you know, a couple of $100 up to $1,000, okay, with the shoes and the wallet. So everything was kind of, anyway. So it didn't bother me to get a fake designer bag because I knew I wasn't gonna pay for one because I was satisfied with my Coach and my Dooney and Burke. So getting back to the relationship, we went to New York and he went to the, you know, to the knockoff shop. And I know what Louis Vuitton and Gucci look like because of course, you know, who doesn't? But this bag was so beautiful to me. Let me show you. This bag, and I'm gonna hold it up close. It was so beautiful to me. Okay. And I've had this bag since 2013. Okay. 2013. See the sides? See the bottom? You know, it's a pretty good size bag, right? And it came with the wallet. And I really liked it because of the scarf, you know, that comes in it. You know, it was cute. It was different. It was unique, right? Because you could take this out and you can wear it, you know, as well, separately. Okay. This was the little you know, Louis Vuitton little tag or whatever it had on it. But this is a knockoff. It's not the real deal, but it looks like the real deal. But if you notice, look at the straps. After years of me packing it and moving from place to place and packing it up in the plastic bins and stuff like that, how it starts peeling, right? Now you know it's fake. Okay? Now you see that it's fake, right? This is peeling. This is coming loose. Look at that. This is a knockoff. Okay? It's a knockoff, right? I got bags in there to keep it fluffed up. I had bags in there, right? But the inside, you know, was brown or whatever, you know. And I say, when I first got this purse, you couldn't tell that it was a fake. See how the scarf unties, and you can actually take the scarf out, and you can wear the scarf with an outfit or as a belt, right? And then you can just keep the purse on your arm, and it'll stay together, right? Or it could be a bigger bag. See that? I can just peel this off right now. See how that fall, right? See, so this is a knockoff. It's fake. Okay, it's a counterfeit. It's a counterfeit. It's a counterfeit. It's not the real deal. But when I first saw it over 6 years ago, everything was intact. The straps were nothing peeling, right? The wallet was intact. It looked real. But whoever made it and portrayed it so good that it looks like the real thing. And that's how some people will come into your life. They will come into your life looking like the real thing, looking like they're going to be true to you, looking like they're going to be down for you, looking like they're going to love you, looking like they're going to care for you, looking like they're going to be on your team, looking like they're going to support you, looking like they're going to root for you, looking like they're going to have your back, bring no drama to you. But after a while, the real, true colors will be revealed. And it was because if he hadn't told me then that it was a knockoff, I would have never known. And luckily I didn't pay for this because we was dating, so he gave it to me. I got it for free, right? I didn't have to pay for this, right? But in life, people will come into your life pretending to be the real thing, looking shiny, glossy, everything, just everything, just together, hair together, haircut, hat, swag, shirt, everything, Jordans, everything together. Mouthpiece, telling you the right words, she telling you the right thing. You believe in her, you believe in him. Deep down inside, behind that fakeness, that counterfeit, is not the real thing. So be careful. I say that to say this. Learn to understand who people are. Believe them when they show you who they are. The first time. Then make up in your mind whether you want to be insane. Because we all know insane is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. So if you see a red flag in a man, or if you see a red flag in a person, and you've been through that situation before, because sometimes the Most High, when you chosen and when you special, when you set apart, when you're on a path to do a certain purpose, when things come into your life and when people come into your life and you don't learn the lesson the first time, they come in a different body, they come with a different face, they come with a different name. Until you mature and understand the true worth of who you are, and you stop accepting less. That part. So listen, I wanted to empower you today. So be empowered and understand and know that you have to be able to discern the real from the fake. I'm not saying, hold your nose up and be nonchalant to people. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying be a little bit more wiser in choosing who's going to be in your life, who's going to be in your circle. Because we in 2023, we don't need no drama. We need nothing but peace, positive vibes, positive energy. We need to be on high vibrations. We need to be thanking the Most High every day. We need to have a life of gratitude so that we can manifest and believe in ourselves and know who we are and the purpose in our life is supposed to be. We got to know that so that we can get on that path to our purpose and be a change agent in this world, because there's somebody waiting on you. There's so much inside of you, Queen, so much inside of you, King. But when the wrong person comes into your life, they see something in you. And it's like, once you get in contact with them, all your desires, all your dreams and goals, just the motivation and the inspiration just stops. And when that happens, They have done their assignment. Yeah. So don't let nobody get you down. Don't let nobody hold you down. Don't let nobody stop you. And don't let nobody block you. All right? Thank you so much for your time. I hope that you were able to get the message that I was giving in this video. All right? Learn to decipher the difference between the real and the fake, because you are too special. You are too important. And we are too old. We're not kids no more. We're not teenagers. We're getting older in life. It's time to pursue goals and dreams, especially if we already got kids out the house. It's time to move forward in life, to get all that we have desired in our hearts and all that the Most High has wanted us to get. Time to do that. Okay? So no negative vibes, no negative energy in our lives. We all about positive energy, positive vibes, and manifestation of who we are in this world and whose we are. We belong to the Most High, and we are special with a purpose. So peace and blessings. Look, if you're not have already, again, like, share, and follow. Share this video to someone who you think needs to be reminded that they are special, they are important, and they have a purpose in this life. All right, so peace and blessings. Listen, if you want to write a book, also join my membership. Listen, guys, I didn't tell you, but one of my journeys since June has been, I've opened a new chapter in my life, and I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna cut it off. I've opened a new chapter in my life. I have gotten my CDL, my CDL. Yes, I'm gonna be driving the big rigs, baby. Listen, your girl, Coach Carrie Reed, about to be in her 18 wheeler hunting. Yes, that part. Listen, and when I do be on the road, don't be surprised if you see me in a truck making a video. So yeah, you're ready to be in a new scene, new scenery. And so that's why I have not been on here for the last couple of months, because I've been out of state in CDL school on that journey, and it's been a journey because it's been challenging. You had to just go in straight tunnel vision focus, because it was very challenging. You had to eliminate all distractions, like no social media. I was on here and there. I was on, YouTube and Instagram, but literally you got to be focused. And so you got to understand that it takes a level of commitment to be, serious and do that journey of getting your CDL and wanting to start the career of being a truck driver. So I'm listen, when my mind says something, I look into it and I do it. So there's nothing impossible for the Most High for you to allow you to do. So if you want to do it, do it. But listen, I'm about to go because my neighbors out here, the car outside, and they're going to be loud. But listen, thanks so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. Peace, love, happiness, and prosperity. Always high vibrations. Thank you for your time. Like, share, and follow. And look out for more of the short videos of your girl having fun and just spreading positive vibes with the dance and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Tune in next time and join my membership. Help your girl out. There's some perks that come with the membership. I believe it's like $4.99 a month. Listen, we ain't going nowhere but to the top. And matter of fact, I see you at the top because the bottom is too crowded, right? Peace and blessings always. Thank you so much. This is your girl, Coach Carousel Reed, and I'm out. Positive vibes only.